After valuation, an important area known as CENVAT Credit Rules 2004 should be covered. This CENVAT Credit Rules discusses about the credit system which is being followed in the country. Whenever there is a transaction, say input and output, the tax paid at the input stage is available as credit, which can be utilized, or in other words can be set off against the tax payable in case of outputs. Under excise, it so follows that in order to manufacture a product, inputs, input services and capital goods are used. In case of inputs and capital goods, the excise duty will be paid by the manufacturer. In case of input services, service tax will be paid. The excise duty paid and service tax paid can be taken as credit and which will be pooled into one account, and this account will be utilized in order to pay excise duty in case of finished goods and service tax in case of output services. If there is any excess credit, the excess credit can be carried forward to the next period. Suppose if there is no excess credit, if there is less credit, the balance amount payable, that is the balance duty payable, should be paid in cash. So this is about CENVAT credit. And there are a lot of issues with respect to CENVAT credit, starting with the definition of inputs, input services and capital goods. Then whether all the taxes paid is available as credit, is there any restriction, or what is the percentage of tax paid or duty paid is available as credit. So almost all issues with respect to this is covered under CENVAT credit rules. One more important area to be covered under this CENVAT credit rules is Rule 5, which talks about when inputs, input services and capital goods are used for manufacture of exempted goods and exempted services, then credit generally not available, because as duty or tax is not paid on output, credit not available on inputs. But there are some exceptions to that. So that is, example, export. Whenever the goods are exported, even though the duty is not payable, but credit is available. Then Rule 6 deals with when common inputs, input services and capital goods are used for both dutiable finished goods and exempted finished goods, or dutiable services and exempted services. So there are 4 options, and that 4 options should be studied because it is very important from exam point of view.